back. We can play Outriders together if you want later. We don't have to play in 5 hours. I'm down to play more so like some PUBG or something. For Outriders, I don't play it very often. I enjoy the game, but since it doesn't have any new content and it's not repetitive, I probably only play it like once every few weeks. Not gonna front. And if you're not, it's just reach. If you're not on Worldslayer and already doing like the apocalypse tiers, I'll make the game way too easy for you. Like, I'm abusing out um my build. Like I can beat levels without ever shooting my gun. You know what I mean? This is I loved this game. I was overly invested in this game. And I would take away the fun if you play with me. It's pretty bad how much I played this game. I haven't way too much to this game. Dusa, how you doing? How art thou? Let me do you guys shout outs as well. So first of all, we had we did Jess's shout outs. We need to do Domi's. Mr. came through. Let's give Mrs. some love. But she don't have PUBG. Well, you was playing Elden Ring. I know you played that, Mister. And then we have Dusa in the house. The sweet Dusa. You're the cutest, FYI. Imagine me being cute. What's up, Sosa? Let's get some shout outs for Sosa. I hope you're feeling better, Sosa. See you that positive energy and good juju, baby. Hello, Madden. Not an intermediate prison. He's right. Bruce's friends be funny as hell, y'all. Come on, Sosa. It's not you talking to me. Working from home with a handful of students. That sounds like you're talking to me. Imagine the likelihood. We have Erratic in the house. Hey, Erratic. How you doing? Plasma breast. So fucking scared. Always stunning, skin glowing, hair beautiful. Can I handle it? Imagine Juicy pumping me up like this. Imagine you pumping me up like this. Everyone should have a Dusa. Everyone should have one. But he's a one of a kind. You can't. Appreciate the shout out always. We always support each other over here. Posted patch notes for season 4 in the Discord. Oh, there's patch notes too. Okay, we have to think over those. The brutality was wild. Oh yeah, because Ducey, you play that joint too. I haven't seen you play it in a while though. That cramps, but I'm here all sending you positive energy and good juju. Feel better. Feel better. Okay, so I'm gonna share something super weird. So I found something on Instagram that could be that maybe the placebo effect would help. So believe in it anyway. I seen that someone said that do some kind of military training that if you close your eyes and you just imagine the part of your body that hurts and you say 55515, that you can make that part of your body stop aching over time, like and slowly they just disappear. I've been doing it and it works, but it's probably a placebo effect, but I don't care. It works. Do it. I don't have to let me know how you feel. I don't know if you're like a spiritual being anyways, like if you're like super into like spirituality and like being in control of like your body, physical and mental. See if it works. What's up, Prom? How you doing? How art thou? With the Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Love Mortal Kombat. Let's go. Not me being the best. You the best. 11K11. I just forget that I'm a fighter at heart. Oh, look, I'll try anything. I'm trying to tell you. Like, I try it. Okay, so what I'm thinking we'll do is we'll start off with, um, like, Cat can vote. Do we do expeditions or do we do trials? Either one is fine, but if we do a trial, that's the only thing I'm probably gonna do is a full trial. And then if we do expeditions, I could probably get in like several expeditions, like maybe four, possibly five, depending on like how long. Something like Boomtown is pretty fast. So let me know, chat. Do you guys want expeditions or trials? Let me know. Let's do this weapon. Okay, so I don't need a chest piece. The only thing we're missing right now are proper boots and gaunts and sidearm. They don't need any of that. So I'm gonna just do random. Yes, we'll make what do you call it? Poll expeditions or trials. There we go. And we'll do my skip it. So this is gonna go on YouTube. So anyone watching this on Twitch, thank you so much for supporting the platform, coming hang out with me, chilling with me, vibing with me, keeping me company. But I am gonna put this on YouTube. So if you're not already following the YouTube, I'll put the link into the chat in just a bit. But if you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to join the pop and drop move where you pop the thumbs up and you drop the sub to support the platform. The goal is 1,000 subscribers. I don't even have 300 yet. So I'm really looking forward to like growing over there on YouTube. Post at least 2 to 3 times per week. On Fridays is our cozy coffee corner sessions, things like farm together. Sundays are switch it up Sundays, so we post things like Baldur's Gate 3, Outriders, ranked Overwatch. You'll see Torchlight 2. Going forward, you'll probably see some Diablo 4. You know what I mean? It's just a variety of things that switched up Sundays for you. And then Tuesdays was my music and mantra playlist, which was PvP games where I infused it with motivational mantras being whispered over the track, kind of like an ASMR. That's the meditation music. So that's still on there. I just haven't been posting any new ones. But I have like over 30 or 40 videos on there. So if you like watching PvP competitive type content, but you kind of want to take like the toxicity out, you want to take the game sounds out, you just want to listen to like some meditation music, you want to listen to the mantras being whispered on top, definitely go check out my music and mantra playlist. It's exclamation M&M in the chat. And let's get to it. I want to go ahead and see what we want to do. So we're doing trials. The vote was for trials, y'all. All right, let's go. So that's the YouTube link. Trials it is. Trials takes forever to get through because although I have a lot of sustainability, I didn't build my character for firepower. Like she has no firepower. She's mostly for healing, buffing teammates, debuffing enemies. So if anyone in chat wants to jump in and play some Outriders, as long as you've already been a part of the community, you're not somebody that's new to the community, you could definitely get in here, exclamation join the chat, or just let me know. I'll bring you in. I'm just not bringing in anyone new, just because this game does have an issue with cheating. And if you play with someone who's been cheating, you can lose access to your character and everything on your character. You grinded way too hard to lose everything on my character. What did I miss? Okay. Yeah, I gotta re-download it. I don't know the difference, but trials, yeah. I got a heating pad that's also a massager, and I'm just waiting for it to charge before I can. You know what? The boyfriend got me this heating pad thing too. It's the one that you can put in your chair. It kind of looks like the proportion of a chair, and it has like a little controller attached to it. And I use sometimes just for my lower back because it really hurts. Even if it's not cramps, it's something worse. Being plus size, being heavy chested, having issues, right? Maybe I was mopping or being in the bathtub. My back started hurting. So I'll use that. But it's at his desk right now. He stole it. Yes, I need Rene and Ashra. Okay, so MK sub. It's Lele in the house. That girl Lele. Lele. Lele, don't play. You hear my daughter? Nolly nicknamed her, by the way. She was watching that show, That Girl Lele, and was like, I like this name. I need Smoke and Hyrax and Reptile. Oh, y'all really MK talking. See, I don't know those characters like I know the classic characters. I love the 90s. Let's go. You're still my number one. Aw. He really made me a command in his chat too. I'm such like a lurker, and so I don't even know like people in his community even know who I am. But if you type lady, I don't know if it's exclamation lady. I think it's exclamation lady. It does say you're my number one. So ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm just like as someone who only plays multiplayer games, I'm super to myself. You know what I mean? I just stay in my corner. I vibe to myself and my business. I just don't want to bother nobody, and I don't want nobody to bother me. So when I be lurking, y'all, I really be watching. I just don't bother nobody. What's up, Bosco Jenkins? How you doing, love? Hi. I gotta do shout out for Bosco and Layla. You heard Nolly? Yeah. You got one more time to skip me. I did sub to you on YouTube though. Thank you so much, Lele. You know I subscribed to you. I followed you on Kofi. Make sure I did that. I don't know if you have I didn't know if you had a YouTuber, but I did do that. And Jesus Juice. Okay, what up though? What's the vibe? How you doing, love? Your name? That's different. Never heard of that before. That is so funny. So, Lele is another lady queen in the community. She plays a bunch of different games, Valorant, Apex, you name it. Hogwarts, like she's down, and she's such a vibe, y'all. She is like a more outgoing version. Like, I feel like she's very chill, very to herself. She's minding her business, but she gives such good energy. Y'all gotta go check out Lele because y'all just gonna get over there and be like, I love it here. Y'all never gonna leave. I'm never gonna see y'all again. Y'all can go to Lele and y'all never gonna come back because that's how the vibe she puts out there. Be high key yelling at the screen, watching people play multiplayer games. I don't see it. Yeah, I do. Just try to be more consistent on there. Yeah, thank you for the shout out. Right. Or if you put your link for 'cause I don't know if you have yours public, but if you put your link for your YouTube in the chat, I can make sure I subscribe. I know some people have theirs blocked, so if you follow somebody, you subscribe to someone, they won't even see who it was that subscribed. They just know someone subscribed. Okay. Let's do this trial, y'all. And so I don't know if Domi's still here, but Domi, this would be why we cannot play this game together and then she made it to end game because I would just take all the fun away. I literally be chilling on this game. And I'm not even max level yet. I don't even have all my gear together yet. But I kind of went in on my build. I really did. Like, I don't even gotta do nothing. I feel like it's so boring to watch me play this game because I came up with like the most lazy build and love it. I love all of my whole build now. Love it. And what's crazy is I had the same build in the base game, but they just allowed me to make it more efficient with Worldslayer. So a lot more people should be building like this, but I've been had this build and the proof is in the pudding. It is on YouTube. I think I remember correctly. I'm barely finishing the tutorial. Oh, okay, yeah. You definitely do not want me with you. You wouldn't enjoy it. I would just go through everything. This is me barely shooting my gun. You know what I mean? You shot with once. Crazy Outriders builds. Yup. There you go. Okay, I got you. Thank you so much. I have to tab out because my boss called. Oh, I'm somewhere in the beginning. Let me see. Nothing. I'm helpful for farming. I could do expeditions with you, but you wouldn't want me to do storyline. You don't push through it way too fast. But you know who is playing? My homie. Who who is playing this game right now? It's Omega's Prime. He's playing right now. And he started like 3 different characters. So he can go through the storyline with you and he wouldn't be too OP. And he'd be streaming his joint too. It's nice seeing this game make a comeback. I'm like, I know I hear somebody. Look at him. Then I realized Outrider's community was still out here, to be honest. What do you post? Let me find out. Was the games? You know what? I just switched to this game. I was on Farm Together earlier. So after I get off here, I'll probably play this throughout the trial. I'll finish the trial. I'm going to end game boss multiple times. I'll just do it once. Once we finish the trial, we'll switch to Torchlight. And then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna play. So I'm all over the place, Lay. Looking content for YouTube. That's really what I'm doing.
Too much to hope there's not more of you?
Cool.
Guessing that you were one
I
of
don't little
those
self.
been trapped down here all this time, big guy. Hikaru, Hikaru? I don't know.
YouTube is hard. It really is. It's like, not that I'm at all, you know, big or something, or even like mildly, you know what I'm saying, good on Twitch. But you network, you meet people, you game with people, and you naturally grow on Twitch. YouTube is not like that. It's not like that. And plus, I'm a special type of appetite. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's type. So the content that I put out is a reflection of my personality and who I am, the content that I want to make, which means that you're gonna have to have a special type of inkling or interest to even appreciate the content that I'm making. You know what I mean? A special type of inkling. Yeah, like it's special type of interest. You know what I mean? Like something that just be like, you know what? I want to watch a certain kind of content. You know what I mean?
Acquired an underground spot for the father's plans. The madness he had in mind.
Twitch is less saturated than YouTube, and Kick is less saturated than Twitch, at least at the moment. Yeah, but I've looked into Kick, and I'm not saying people shouldn't go to Kick. I'm saying that I personally wouldn't see myself going to Kick because, especially as a new platform, you got to be cautious with the people that you associate yourself with. You know what I'm saying? And the way that it was developed, who it was made by, while they were trying to hide who it was made by, .com, um, it's not for everybody, especially when you hear things like there's no terms of service that discourage you or prevent you from being able to play music or be super revealed on camera or watch movies. Like there's no restrictions on the platform. And although I feel like Twitch is way too restrictive, and Amazon could do more, especially since they have Amazon Music. Like you tell them you can't somehow implement a program through Amazon Music to allow us to play music through your platform, whatever. But when they don't even care about copyright issues, something's it's a flag. You know what I mean? Like it's not giving good energy. But it's branding opportunity like TikTok. But I'm concerned about TikTok too because it's way too invasive. I tune in to play Overwatch 2 Con. I know I won't be playing again till the 11th when the season resets. So I'll be playing quick play, but I won't be playing ranked. Finally got platform. Finally by myself, and that was hard. Really hard. It's a gambling site at its core. It is. It really is. I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that. But like how they tried to hide it by just pushing it through like Trainwreck, I just was like, why don't you just say it? Like stake.com, this is like a subsidiary company, subsidiary site. Like just say it. Especially when you're giving me 95% of my income and you're only taking 5%, like where are you getting your profits from? You're not doing ads for like another couple of years. Where are you getting your profits from? You have to make money somewhere. If you're not making it through me, how are you making it? Speed up fine. Just say it. TikTok be banning people for no reason. I've never been on TikTok, so wouldn't even know. TikTok sure is. TikTok snitches when I try to watch posts on the low low. TikTok snitches when I try to watch. I don't post on I don't have a TikTok. I've never been on TikTok. I've seen TikToks before because they get posted on like Instagram and Twitter and all that. I know you didn't have one, but I've never had TikTok. Am I hearing a whisper? TikTok is more strict because it has to moderate a global scale, not just the US. Oh, that makes sense though too. See, YouTube, what it does is it restricts per region. That's what it does. So only time I saw moderation on there was when people were streaming a pay-per-view. Okay. Surprise. Let me see. You'll probably be like, what is she fighting? This stuff coming out of this door. Hold on, that might be someone's tab I had up. Well, funny as hell, yo. While I'm working, I be muting tabs if I get time to chat. Yeah, I feel that. That's what I do too. I mute tabs as well. So like this Saturday, I work a double shift. I work 2 shifts back to back. I work from 6. They're not long shifts, but it's from like 5 to 10, and then from 10 to maybe 1 or 2. And then I have to grade the test after. And then Sunday I work 1 shift. So I mostly work on the weekends. Occasionally I work on the weekends. But when I work on the weekdays, typically, not always, but typically that's just back office work. So I just like, I'll still be in someone's channel and be chatting, and I'll just be doing like solo office work. This sucks. I get paid every 2 weeks. You know what? I get paid every 2 weeks as well. My boyfriend gets paid every week. I'm like, that would be so much better. But the only good news about getting paid every 2 weeks is you have to be a lot more um intentional with the way you distribute your money. When you get paid every week, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get paid this week, so I can go ahead and spend this. Because I used to get paid every week, and I know how that is. Yeah, I got a crap ton of tab. I'm just getting paid weekly, or I get paid tomorrow. Right? Yeah. Freak, 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 freak. The only thing I liked about working at Kroger's was getting paid every week. I know. I think when you're younger, like getting paid weekly is super cool because you constantly have money if you're mismanaging your money. As an adult, it's like you constantly need money anyway, especially if you have like kids and other responsibilities and you're paid to get attention to. So having that weekly paycheck is like, okay, you always know, you can pay this bill with the next check instead of like, okay, well, let me prepare to pay bill that comes out in like a week and a half since I won't get paid till after. But when you like really like look at your money, I'm telling you, I've been in places that space as well where I spend too quickly because I know I'm getting paid on something. The way that I love you, I do. So we're gonna have to put this somewhere in the middle. I wonder which one this is. Are these the behemoths? This one switches.
Dale, dale.
I wonder if these are the behemoths. I don't remember anymore. Oh, I do. Reminds me of when I first started streaming Savages. Yeah, I get harassed on Kick. You do? Oh, so you're on Kick too. I'm trying to get back into managing my money better. Yeah, it's always a priority. I read an article where this lady, some of our article, I didn't read the whole thing, where this lady used cash stuffing methods to pay off $3,000 worth of debt. That has to be one of those like anomalies. So I wouldn't think that it's going to do that for you, but try the cash stuffing system. And since you get your nails done, you could always turn that into content as well. Although I don't really want to advertise what kind of money I have. I just feel like that's not for me. See, Black Major forever. What you doing, Vontae? What you doing? Hard cow. One of my bosses years ago streams on Twitch, so he always reminds me as your former boss. You're right. Hella funny. Oh, okay. So that's what it is. When you see the skinwalkers, you get the ravenous skinwalkers. Got you. Understood. Yeah, they hit so hard. Violent little creatures. Why is he so violent? I literally found $490 in one of my journals. Let's go. Those are some good times. And that's why that's the tick is still the Wild West. You know what I mean? Especially considering kick allows old troll access to your content again. That's true. If they care about you enough, they gonna come back. They'll find some way to into your life again. And you can't moderate who follows you currently on the dashboard. I'm gonna have to try those methods because clearly I can't be trusted to have my wallet nicked. I need to delete my cards off my phone. That's really the problem. Honestly, outside of me having like crafting projects that I want to do, I already killed everything. I I think I do pretty well and I spend my money as long as you let me stay home. If the boyfriend would be like, "Do you want to go, to the store with me? You want to run some errands with me?" I'd be like, "Not really." And he'd be like, "No, come on, let's go." I'm like, "All right, fine, right?" And then when we get there, it could be the dollar store. I'm like, look at this, look at this. Let me get these crafting things. Let me get this. Oh, now you like this. And next thing you know, we didn't spend $70 in the damn dollar store. I'm like, this is why you don't take me to the store. You leave me $70. How we gonna pay for this? We're gonna get to the front counter and they're gonna be like, denied. But don't let me leave my house. I'm gonna sign at home. I'm gonna be real honest with you. The moment you take me into the real world, like I spend money. Hide your cards and ordering apps to the last page of your phone. Or put it in a folder you less likely open. But if you want to make sure you own your name on multiple platforms, it's still a branding opportunity. I'm too humble for me to go shopping. But there's so many branding opportunities, I guess, at that point. For someone to like take over. Let's keep it real. Because like, are you on Rumble? You know what I mean? There's other platforms that you could be tending to. And if you're not, could get your name. So you just have to let it be known, like, I'm not on these platforms. I think that's what it comes down to for me. Oh, she's being to burp hella sexy. I love a good rifle. Pure status power. I used to love that opening. Oh my gosh. Baby. Claymore's not bad either. Every 2 seconds, so you get 3.6 every 4 seconds. It's a 3.7. What's that? It's a consideration. Let's look at our sidearms. You can let this life pass me by. No, I want another Balderling, but oh, this one. And let's check our gauntlets. Nope. Oh, what's the bottom one? Nope, I don't need that. Lifetime, lifetime. I don't have any toxic in my build. I didn't want it in my build. I feel like everybody was going toxic. And I don't even think these ones are plausible options. Eh. Weren't you shocked that an Apex clip showed instead of the the good old fun clips where when your homeboy was raging? You know, I didn't even think about it. But yeah, yeah. I worry about having to pay back in the future. Like I'm too humble for me to go shopping craze. Yeah. You know what? I don't really go shopping very often. So I think for me, it's like not overbuying something that I don't need at the very moment. So like although I'll buy a bunch of stuff for crafting, like me and my husband make wreaths for all the holidays. So like the last one we made was for Easter. The one before that was like for St. Patty's Day. The one before that I think it was Valentine's Day, things like that. So maybe I might buy too many of like the mesh. But I'm always like, well, since the color's here, what if we could use this for Halloween? What if we could use this for Christmas or something like that? So that's the problem with me is over prepared, knowing I don't have the money to be over prepared. I just have to be budgeted for later on. It's our anniversary. I'm just surprised they launched the site without being optimized on mobile. Are you serious? They're not even optimized on mobile? Then again, although I seen the video, it says they aren't all original code. I do believe that they was just duplicated Twitch. You know what I mean? But I give them credit. I heard that it's all original code and then like some basic like built-in type features. It looks identical to Twitch. Like why would you want to duplicate Twitch? You're getting away from Twitch. Do something different from Twitch. But I guess it's familiar, so like why not, right? I just appreciate it. It's food for something like that. Like I don't know. I just appreciate my competition in the streaming space because it forces them to recognize the value of the creators. It's to mentally tell yourself, I don't want to look at that. After my ordering absent in my settings folders are marked as bills. It's very expensive, but I would spend more money if you put me in Target. I worry about having to pay back. You know what? I think that's true. Is that because it's so easy to just like get on your phone and order things, people tend to just do that. But luckily, most restaurants aren't. They don't cater to vegans, so I can't even eat there to begin with. And we're really huge on like cooking our own food. And we don't eat fast food. I haven't had fast food in 9 years. So I think like Instacarts and the Uber Eats and you feel me, Grubhubs and all those, they're safe on my phone because I don't use them. I think last year we probably did Uber Eats or Grubhub or whatever it is, maybe like 4 times the entire year. I don't really do it. It isn't my weakness. I'm like what she said, if you put me inside of like the Target, and it isn't Target for me, because Target's expensive. You put me inside of like a place where I like to buy things. Like you put me inside of Joann's, fabric, crafting things. I'm gonna overspend. You put me in Ross, or I can buy my daughter a bunch of clothes. Yeah, I'm overspend. So just leave me home. Live in my home. Supervisor, you think early today. This paycheck, put away $100 somewhere, and remind yourself to always deposit it and then forget about it. That deposit could be a piggy bank that is in your depositor drawers, even a fake safe that looks like a book or a fake outlet. I feel that you gotta like sneakily save. And I don't trust the banking systems at this point. You don't see what's going on with the banking systems. They're like being allowed to pretty much go under. So it just sits there in my wallet. But if it's digital, I most likely will spend it. Yep. Pay for me. I've been on my Destiny 2 grind since the expansion dropped. So what's your favorite class on Destiny? And your favorite game mode? Are you like more of a PvP or more of a PvP? You know what I mean? Do you like doing like the raids, the trials? You like those jumping puzzles? I remember when I had to go for my Whisper of the Worm. Like that's the one that I always bring up because I can't believe I actually was that much time to effort into any one gun that I really didn't even use that much. But when I tell y'all, that I was overly invested in Whisper of the Run. Y'all don't even understand. And you had to do it like 3 weekends in a row just to complete it. It was wild. It was wild. Absolutely wild. I think I want to put it here and up there. Me, LOL, just to prevent myself from spending it. I'm great at saving. I just have odd methods. But whatever works for you. And the cool thing about that is, honestly, with the way social media is hitting, someone else probably could really benefit from your method. But these days, physical money discourages from spending, knowing when it's gone. I think that's the honest truth. Like, if you have cash in your hand and you see how much cash you just had to put down to buy that, and you're just like, this is all I have left, I'm less likely to want to spend. But when you're spending digitally and you don't have a balance in front of your face to compare what you're spending to what you have left, you're a lot more likely to be like, spend and spend some more. I legit spent $600 on Amazon since someone started. Whoa. The fact that you even have $600 is amazing. Amazon it's like one of my favorite places to shop, so I'm not gonna front at all. It's definitely one of my favorite go-tos. But I could buy a lot of things there. I could buy my crafting things there. I can buy, I don't really buy a lot of cleaning products from them, but some of them I do because you can't find them in your local grocery stores and things like that. I want to try BioClean, BioKLEN. They use fermented like fruit. So it's more of a natural cleaning solution. It took 3 years to make stuff like this. And I'm really interested in like using it because I don't really want all those chemicals in my house and around my kid. But they don't have it in my local grocery store. So Amazon is like usually my go-to for things I can't really get close by. Or I just know that I'm not gonna go to what do you call it? I am locking me up. I'm not gonna go to like Lowe's to grab a staple gun when I can just get it from Amazon. So like that's in all honesty, because I don't ever go to Lowe's, you know what I mean? They like made my gun stop shooting. My turret. It's kind of frustrating.
You better stop listening to your name, okay? We don't want you to be served.
The power Father unleashed from his passage.
Gambit Warlock.
Built this
Mostly PvE. PvP or okay. I'm PvE. Have you looked into Redfall at all? I'm interested in playing Redfall, and I want to find other people to play that game with. I feel like if you play Destiny 2 and you're into the PvE portions, I feel like you would maybe like, maybe also like Redfall. They definitely have to do some polishing from like what I've seen. Ooh, weird. It was like a stutter or like a lag there. I don't know what that was. Yeah, you're frustrating. They almost killed me. It would be so hard my character flew backwards. That's wild. They're pushing me back. Jumping puzzles, chat my. You know what? I was really good at that jumping puzzle though. But I put way too much time and effort into it. Because I'm telling you, I barely use that Whisper the Worm sniper, to be honest. Not me missing them. You're less likely to spend if you're a person like me, if you have the physical cash versus able to make it. Yeah, I agree. Unless you're the opposite, then make a savings account with your bank and automatically take out $100, $200 per check. Hey, prom. As you can help with savings of any method. I helped one of my best friends, and yesterday he had 14,000 in cash. He was like, "Yo, look how much I saved. Thank you so much. I forgot I had that there." Yo, you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you could teach other people your methods, that shit could probably save people. Because everybody functions the same. Everybody saves the same. Like me, the best way I could save is have an account that I don't have access to. So what I used to do when I was younger,
Shema said the father built a
in my
tunnel under the
20s,
basement.
I used to put like $50 in the
If
bank
I
every
remember
time I got
correctly,
paid.
I can probably find the entrance.
Like every week. Not even after I got paid. I put $50 in the bank every week. Like I physically made sure, like on my lunch break at work, I would go to the bank and go put $50 in. And I did it periodically with a check, pulling from one of my other accounts. And eventually, like that shit just stacked. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's like $200 to $250 a month for me to in my like younger 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like I was probably like 21 when I used to just save $50 every week. And it added up very quickly. I was very surprised when I had like several $1,000s in the bank at that age. Super proud of myself. Um, the friend legit telling me to have a seminar for all the stuff I can help with. I'm telling you, if you already
Regardless,
have a natural gift or natural talent, that's something that people can
nice to see
benefit
this
from that
place
they're
in its
not
prime,
getting the
without
information from
anyone
anywhere
who has
else.
interest in
Why
killing
not?
Outriders anymore.
Why not just do it? People get paid to do less and help with less, if they help at all. Most people are selling like false dreams and it's costing people and actually helping people. So I say get to it. You know what I mean? What's up, Hatred? How you doing, Love? How art thou? Would you like to do trials on Apocalypse 40? It's not that I'm anti that. I've definitely done Apocalypse tiers at higher than what I'm at. I didn't really grind against in. I just don't play with people I don't know yet, just because of like all the like the cheating issues that we have on here and how it like locks you out of your character. That's my only concern. You know what I mean? So if you hang out in the community and I get to know you, you know what I'm saying? Get to vibe with you if you're a streamer, get to come by your stream, get to check you out. And I feel like, you're good peoples. Like I'm down to join. I can pretty much play on any tier. I've never had an issue, even when I was lower level. I went straight full support. I don't have firepower in my build. I really anything I have in firepower wise is like passive. I buff my teammates, I debuff enemies, and heal my teammates, I replenish their ammo. I do a lot of crowd control, the freeze. They have a lot of vulnerability on them, so you do more damage to them, you know what I mean? So the whole point of this build was to play with other people. But unfortunately, the cheating diminished my ability to be able to enjoy aspects. Yeah, I'll be down. So if you're a streamer, definitely let me know. If you stream this game, I'll come through and support, check you out. I lazy don't want to go out lately, so I would have to have it pile up. I think what it would be though instead is you can send it virtually. Because back then, they didn't have like all of these like transferring applications like Venmos and PayPal was around, but you weren't using it like that. I think it was around. I don't remember. This was like back when Amazon was only a bookstore. You know what I mean? Well, ain't no one want to pay me to say sniper. Hang out on Discord if you want to come hang out. That's understandable. Yeah, so if you were playing this game for a while, then Hatred, you definitely know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? How like all the issues that occurred and like People can fly aren't gonna do anything about it. If you hack my account, not hack my account, but if you like miss the account and I can't get back into it, you're stuck. You know what I mean? And I didn't work this hard to like not have microwaves. Help that person to stop her. Hold on, let me see. There was this one person who had an addiction to something. I forgot what it was. Each time they had the addiction or the itch, I would bill them. Oh, they they paid off their $500 with me. This was years ago. I helped that person to stop their addiction. You like condition their mind to think it's gonna cost them something if they have it. That's dope. Especially, you know what I mean, if it really was costing them more money than they could afford. Like gambling. You know what I'm saying? That mess gets expensive. People lose houses over that stuff. I definitely had an addiction. I haven't gambled since I was 9 months pregnant with my daughter. I was like, yeah, you're not gonna be spending 400 years, 300,000 here in the casino. Even if I was winning on it, it wasn't like I was always winning. I'm like, that could be money that my kid could benefit from. So I just stopped. I'm one of those people that I definitely have like an addictive personality, but I could turn that off. You know what I mean? Or I'll just not try something that I think I could end up addicted to. So like my newest addiction, not my newest addiction, I guess my strongest addiction is just gaming. It's probably my strongest addiction. My second strongest, I guess, would be crafting. But I feel like there's like these end results that are like pretty dope. You know what I mean? Like, have something to show off and be proud of that I made, I created on my own, versus like maybe I made a profit. It's still publisher, maybe I lost a cash. But we have addicts in our family, so it is what it is. Mostly the alcohol. It's alcoholism. That's all psychological. For the most part, yeah. It gets scary when I tell them one of my cousins work at a law firm. Yeah, legal contract. Oh yeah, if you can train your brain to say, but what's the cause? What do I owe? What's the deal? Thing is golden. My friends got their kids back after I helped them with their addiction to something too, and was able to save money. Let's go. So I helped that person in two ways, and to be able to understand. But sometimes that's all it takes is like a huge nudge, like a huge push. Someone in your corner. And other times, it doesn't matter what you do, the person just has to be ready for change. And that's something we have to understand too, is that you can't force someone to want to do better for themselves. Everyone's ready for that. They have to want that change.
Why didn't the daughter's people ever return here after the
Let me
earlier
make sure I did my shout outs as well. You have my sniper wolf in house. Sniper's like, at this point, he's like the person that I play with and talk to the most online. He can't get rid of me. So does that mean that you stream as well? Do you stream on Twitch? I want to check.
I never heard about this city and the stories of the packs.
I think you were streaming Destiny too. A week ago.
Or were they terrified of it?
This what's up. Vacation took some days off since I've been feeling restless lately. You gotta listen to your body. I think that's why people get burnt out so easily when it comes to streaming. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm taking a break. I need a mental break," and it's just like, you know what? That means that you're going way too hard. It's not that you shouldn't be able to go hard, but you have to understand that your body, your mental, it needs breaks and it needs engagement in other ways. You can't just dedicate your full self to streaming. Like I've noticed, I'm gonna be real honest. I've noticed, like by the time I hit a certain hour of my stream, like my energy has dissipated. Like it's just like this, oh god, it's depleted. And then it probably has to do with like if chat's not moving, if the game I'm playing isn't like going the way that I want it to go. You know what I mean? Like our motivation kind of like just like disappears. So I'd be like, you know, it's time to turn off the stream. I'm not gonna force myself to sit here and stream for like 2 more hours if I'm like not enjoying myself in that moment. Whereas other times I can stream for like 8 hours. I'm like, it's been 8 hours. This happens now. What's up, Tom? You had a good time in the house. How you doing? Like, how art that? So I watched Time stream a lot of Overwatch. Definitely go check out Time. Melanated King. Super cool vibes. What's my day? My day is good. Just chilling. I've been playing some farms together now. I'm playing some Outriders. After I finish these trial, I'm gonna hop on some Torchlight, and then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna play. I have not a clue. I have explained the agenda in the chat if anyone wants to know like the plan, but like I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Just vibing on the stream. You seen the new trailer? Well, I did. We watched it at the very beginning of my stream. So it looks like there's gonna be some new skins that we can like enjoy, you know. The Lucio one looks kind of nice. Looks kind of nice. I think there's probably gonna be a new Ana one I couldn't see for very long, but it looks like it was new. So I'm definitely gonna acquire that. I own every Ana skin in the game except for one because they had it in the shop for like 1,000 of those like credits or whatever it is, and I didn't have that 1,000. I had like 400 and something. That's my daughter in the background, y'all. She's doing her class. She does class like 30 minutes a day, Monday through Friday. And then she does all her homework with mommy and daddy. I seen the Hanzo skin. Some of the Hanzo skin was kind of fire. I seen that. You seen the Sigma joint? I'm like, okay, so the Sigma's gotta pull up because this is that mythic skin. What's crazy though is that it's a Junker Queen. And she got her mythic skin before like a bunch of like old school characters. Like, could you imagine? That's wild. Maybe it was like to encourage people to want to play him though. Like, you want to show off the skins, maybe more people pick the soldier skin too. I don't know if I've seen the soldier skin. I did see the Sojourn skin. The red joint. I was like, that should look kind of nice. And I'm not gonna lie, if I had to play DPS, it would be Sojourn. I need to get back in the habit of watching my old content and making clips. Editing is something I'm trying to get better at. I definitely have to get better at editing as well. But in all fairness, I, I've been posting my videos pretty raw on on YouTube. Like no edits. Outside if I had to maybe combine some videos because OBS was OBSing and disconnected. You know what I mean? Is this the one I want to keep? It's like thinking about it. I probably won't keep it. Probably won't keep it. Just keep it real. I won't keep it. I'm good with my weapons. I'm just looking for a baldling. I'm gonna keep that either. Don't need anything here. I just need gaunts and boots. Bullet kindling. Okay, so I definitely need the bullet kindling, but I don't need the other two. They're surprised, but I don't need the rest of it. Let me see. Oh, shoot, the resistance piercer was looking similar. What about you? Especially now that the short from content your best bet for branding. You know, I was looking at that. They want you to have like over 1 million views or something like that. 10 million views. I was like, no way. Hey. Anomaly and status power. Dang, that's actually what I wanted was that anomaly and that status power, but it doesn't have surprise or long winter on it. Sweet love bar. And then pay for my time to help them no matter how long it takes and first get paid for it. Yeah, I will only do this seminar though if people are able to get the word out to literally sit for a few hours and listen to me and take notes. Yes, I feel like you have to aim at a certain community of people because I've definitely gone to seminars looking for how would I describe it? No, that is not a word. Looking for like motivation in my specific fields of interest, like within my career. But if it's not something that I personally feel like I'm connected to, I'm not going to show up. I'm not going to be interested. But if it's like a networking event, you know what I mean? Like where you can meet other professionals. Let me move my footrest. I miss having my footrest in my feet. There we go. No. If it's not going to be someplace where I feel like I'm going to be able to network and find other people of like-minded interests,
This has gotta
I'm
be
not
the
going to
throne
want to
room.
do it.
Now this
You know what
must
I
be the
mean?
throne room.
So I guess you just have to find that right audience. You probably work with someone who's, who specializes in targeting the right audience and advertising. But I'm sure it's doable. People want a reason to get out their house. I feel like everyone in content creator now is so videography is skill and compassion. Oh, yep, I agree. Especially now that the short from content. Okay, yeah, but if you edit it right, you can put the same content on multiple platforms and make the most of your time. I hadn't seen the new Overwatch skins until y'all mentioned it, but they do look good. Hey, let's go. I know you play Overwatch. Now you have to come through and play with me, Black Mage. One of my best friends told me to do a seminar on how to Discord. Yeah, I need a specific audience and an audience willing to pay for my exactly. Because our time is precious. I could be using this time to go do anything other than.
It clearly
So you
wasn't
definitely want to
Lucifer
make
or
sure that
anyone interested.
you're targeting individuals who are
Wonder
gonna
how the
find your
detectives feel about
information
that.
valuable, your time valuable. Completely understand. The single mama needs to make money. I mean, but you kind of dating though. Stay over there, big girl. Talk to me.
Okay, okay, okay. That what? That's fallen.
That's my girl.
That's your girl.
Mm-hmm.
Why's she fallen?
All right, come here, girl.
Oh, she's fallen actually.
Yeah, falling.
I thought they were.
I'm fighting these aliens.
Wait, they're just called tomato. Those called the Subarado. Their pastor's called the Subarado actually.
But you said you were dating. Who is it that we're dating? How's it going? I don't even know, but based on the information that I have had right now, like the dating situation, I don't know if I'm set up to. If I ever ended up single again, I don't know if I would ever find someone worth my time and effort. You know what I mean? I'm being real because the way some of these stories that I hear hitting, dating is not the same. It was bad when I was trying to date a decade ago, and now it's even worse. What's up, Neva? How you doing? Look, how art thou? How's the games? You know what? I've been playing like random games in all honesty. We played some farming together. Now I'm on this, and then when I finish this trial, I'm gonna get on some Torchlight. If anyone plays Torchlight, definitely can pull up. I'm only like level. I don't even think I'm level 40. I think I'm 30 something.
You're 100.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I don't even know if you can get that high, baby girl.
Ah, level 100. Check it out. See? It's two.
I feel that. I got on 76 on here. Like white in my hair.
No, what? You're not on level 6. You're 100. Not on level 3 or level 4, you 100.
Silly ways and acting shady.
You on level 100, Mom?
I'm not.
Thought you were.
This guy, he is super annoying. I feel like this dude, I'm on this game thinking to myself, like, why am I on him?
Oh, man.
Man, yeah, that's what I used to call him. Do you remember that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, evil Aquaman. I feel like he's probably the only character that could like legit kill me in the trials if I don't get away from him.
I go up
It's rough.
that
And I have like a lot of sustainability. Look, he just slashes through me. I'm not like concerned about it though. You see like how slow I'm moving. I'm like, oh, he's probably gonna kill me. Ah. Look, he's just so violent. I don't feel like I do a lot of damage to him, honestly. Look how slow I'm killing him. It's pretty bad. I just game and never played it. Yeah. I launched this game way back when. I love this game. What's the Da Vinci Kid? How you doing? How art thou?
Anyone who didn't follow the daughter out of the city.
Because you know, my favorite element is like water,
Unless
ice.
the city still
And then I love being the healer. I love being the brown skinned girl in the game. And this was like the only game that allowed me to do all three. Oh, Remy food, thank you, baby.
Yeah, it's chicken nuggets.
Vegan chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, dinosaurs.
Oh, you have the dinosaur ones too? Nice.
I love it. Vegan? Banana.
Oh, my banana? Oh, you had one already.
I'm done. I was so chicken.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to her too. I haven't played 76 in 2 years. What game is 76? Are you streaming right now? Alright.
Every empire falls. What was in
Oh,
that
wait, there's this other one.
that the father was so obsessed
I
with?
forgot about this
He
one.
was willing to let it fall.
Me? No. Okay, so what is 76? What game is that? Oh, Fallout. Is it Fallout? I never played that game before. Fallout 76, okay. It hit me once I said it. Like, I've never played 76 before. I was like, Fallout 76? Well, that game is dope, though. I had a couple homies that were super addicted to Fallout 76. I'm like, where am I going? This is how you know I haven't played this in a minute. Like some of these like other areas. I'm like instantly forgetting the map. He can hit me hella hard. He all in the way. Be dreaming, can't be real. Is he gonna be able to shoot me through this? He can! That is so good on him. Why are they so violent? Look how many there are, too. And then we just have that really huge, I think, behemoth at the end. I always wonder if they were ever gonna give us the powers that they have some of these like NPCs rocking. And we never got those powers. That would have been dope though. Like the tornado, I was like, that'd be dope to have. They really should have made this a live service game. Personal opinion. I'm taking it back. Now where are you? Over there? Alright. My boss got me haggling with the finance department in Texas. I don't like these responsibilities. I'm supposed to just be record dispatcher and then wanting to take me with him and his wife to conventions. You know what? Maybe that's gonna put you on, you know what I'm saying, in a different light. If you don't want to do it, I mean, you can always be like, I don't want to do it, right? But at the same time, what I would say is possibly to put you in a position to, you know, better pay, higher position. You know what I mean? Like your time ain't free as long as they understand that. If I'm putting this kind of effort into you and yours and what you want me to do. It's like these little tornadoes, like I want these. A little bit, now I'm on the way. Violent self. Or to move in the same state as them. Where do they live? Appreciate the shotty, by the way. Oh, always. Let me see. I want to shoot this one. Keeping it cool. Or can you bring mommy the barbecue sauce? They wanted to move somewhere if business dies down. So they're here, but they want to move somewhere else if business dies down. Okay, I get that. Honestly, the way how expensive. Thanks, babe. California is. You know, everyone out. If you want out, like absolutely get us out of here because we can barely make ends meet again. The rent is way too high. And you live in San Francisco, so you know what I'm talking about. This is ridiculous. Ain't no reason things should be this expensive. I hear people making less than we do, and they're living lavish lives. I don't even want a lavish life. I just want to be able to afford, you know what I'm saying, my basic necessities without, you know, having to pick and choose what I want to be able to pay for this time around. You know what I mean? This has the right mods, but not the right stats attributes. I reminded them that we live in the Bay Area where San Francisco Airport is iconic and always has business. Rent may be high, but business always booming in the city. Minimum pay at Starbucks in and out is 17.25 an hour. Yeah, but if you got kids, that's not enough. It's really not enough. So we make more than other places, but if our expenses are higher, you don't see the benefit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I get to say I make, hella money, quote unquote, right? But I'm also hella broke. That's the problem. This is a two income household family, and we barely get by. And we don't live in the hood, you know what I'm saying? We live in a really good area. You know what I'm saying? We don't live nowhere hella bougie, but it's a really good area, you know what I mean? And still though, like just for this, it's too expensive. It's way too expensive. So I no way can I survive here. There's no
Maybe a
way.
good thing this empire collapsed. They'd been here when we arrived. Would they have destroyed us?
And then we don't have any kind of support system here either. It's not like, we were talking about earlier, how like if you want to be able to go out and spend time with your significant other, or if you want to travel, like you have people who can watch your kids, people who want, there's no support system here. There's nobody that can be like, oh, can I borrow $50 from you real quick? There's none of that. Like you just got to make it on your own, completely. And it's crazy because I know when I had, like, I'm going to back right now, but when I had the that I was renting, I had mad family that came and lived with me, and I never charged them, not once. And I mean, when I say mad family, I mean like like two handfuls worth of individuals.
Looks like
You
the
know what I'm saying?
daughters
Some
are
at the
going.
same time, some at different times, multiple times, and I never charged them. But when me and the boyfriend, if we ever have a struggle, if we ever have an issue, do you know, like, no one ever pulls up to be like, "Can we help you?" You know what I mean? Like, that's non-existent. And then, for the few people that want to do something, like our moms, like, they're definitely going to pull up, but they don't necessarily have enough to go around either because they're struggling. Like, so people who would want to help aren't even in a position to because California is that expensive. It's exhausting being in California. So it's just time to move. Be right back. Gotta call my chauffeur. Oh, I heard that. So for real. He was the last one. So we're nearing the end. And I'm doing like all the side missions too. He's so violent. I used to love this game so much. Oh my gosh. A live service game like this would be amazing. But like one that can survive, of course. Because at this rate, you gotta be really careful with the games you invest in. They will shut the servers down. No front. So for real. Brutality. How you doing, LaPower Thou? Should I spend the $40 on Worldslayer? I would not suggest it unless you're actually going to play it. I know that probably sounds weird, like, what is with you? Let's not going to play it.
What's that?
You know how we are with video games. Like, a new game comes out, we forget
Tuma?
about this game. Our friends are playing the other
It's the
games, we
same
forget about this
face.
game. I
Those
feel like
gems on
$40
her
was worth it
forehead.
if you don't mind playing by
That means
yourself.
if Tuma was the daughter?
You're really gonna play it. It's great content. I love the storyline for the base game. I feel like the storyline for
All the
Worldslayer
stories
could have been
leading to
longer,
her.
but I enjoy the
She's
content.
here for
Plenty
all
to
of it.
do. That's
Some kind of
super
private
repetitive.
service.
Um,
This is in
but
English.
leaning
Who the
on
hell
the if
else
you don't
has
mind
been
playing with
here?
yourself check position.
Elton Roy has people there
Honestly,
about out of a
just
doubt.
because if you play with randoms, you're liable to like
Years old.
destroy your character. Like you won't be able to get access to your
Father
character
write in
again.
a language from
But that's true
galaxies
even if you don't
away
play Worldslayer.
that hadn't even been invented yet.
The servers were bad at launch. It's why they lost their player base. It definitely was really bad at launch. Multiplayer was broken at launch. No, it was messed up at launch, but it wasn't like it is now where all these like cheaters, you know what I mean, are pretty much breaking the game. You know what I mean? I'm playing the base game and it's pretty fun, but all good stuff from Worldslayer. That's neat. Thank you. I was just about to ask if you felt like this game is doable solo. It's very doable solo. It's just not fun for me. I prefer a variety of games, and I prefer playing multiplayer games. And it's even better when you find people who play multiple of games that you also play. But that's honestly why I started streaming is I wanted to find a community of people who like all the games that I like because they're not consistent. Like I like Bound and I like Outriders and Farm Together and PUBG and Overwatch and like some people play first person shooters
Here we
but they
go.
don't play third person
This
shooters.
must be Father's
Some people
secret place.
play multiplayer games, some people only play
No one
solo
else has been
games.
past
So
here
it's really
probably.
hard to find people who like what you like, you know what I mean? You gotta fix my sensitivity. Sensitivity is horrible right now. Ooh. Let me go up here. I just did not think the expansion was worth the money because the base game was broken for so long. I'm like, yeah, I can understand that. I was so in love. I played the game through the entirety of the issues. I did not care. I was like, I'm gonna play my game. And back then I used to stream directly from console. So every time it blue screen, I had to start my stream over. But I did not care. I was all for it. Wasn't telling me nothing. Loved Outriders. I was like a Outriders stan. No front. But you know, we all have like those games that we're super dedicated to, you know what I mean? Even when they don't necessarily always deserve it, because it just that game is what spoke to our heart, right? This is one of those games. This is Northern. They just spoke to my heart. And then Babylon's Fall was like one of those games too that really spoke to my heart. And all of those games went downhill. I'm just my appetite for games just hits different than mainstream. It just hits different. I'm just being honest. I mean, campaign was pretty basic from what I remember, but looter shooters are always better with the squad. They are. And I sincerely only play multiplayer games because it's like a simulator. And then don't get me wrong, there are games that I love that aren't multiplayer, but I watch other people stream those games instead. That's how I met some like really cool people. Is I was watching them play the games that I refuse to play, but really like Ravenbound. Love Ravenbound. I'm never gonna play it. It's single player. If they made it like co-op and you could guarantee that you could at least be like you switch the genders, you know what I'm saying, of like the characters, I would be all over it. Because you can like randomize my characters, especially since there's like deer and like wolf people. So there's not like a race, representation as far as race. It's just different species. Like I'm fine with that. But if I can ensure that at least I get to be a female character, I would play Ravenbound if it was like two-player co-op at least. But it's not. It's single player. So I just keep finding people who stream Ravenbound and I follow them and I watch them play it. That's how I do that. Amazing single player game. They've updated their system because they had some. It needs to be polished. It definitely needs to be polished, as most games do. But I just find other people to play the games that I won't. Like Harry Potter, like the Hogwarts joint, like Hogwarts Legacy. That looks like so much fun, but I'm not playing a single player game. So there's that. You just like watch other people play it, like Melee, and never watch them play it. So I had to talk to my driver. Hogwarts Legacy is not affiliated with the author. No, it's not. She still fits of it. But that game is super inclusive. So anyone who was like complaining about inclusivity and like J.K. Rowling's opinion of people and their life choices, they were just stretching because she didn't help with the creation development of that game at all, and it was a very inclusive game. From people with special needs and disabilities, the people of color, the people of different pronoun associations, if you will. Like, it was very inclusive. So I didn't have a complaint about that at all. I just don't play single player games. I just watch other people play. Makes me just as happy. Professional Twitch viewer. I was like a season of it with Arthur, and people forget that. Look, MJ had this pedal moment. This music is fire. We are human and we have our own opinions. They can be acknowledged if it has to. I mean, I feel like one of the issues though is that people are inconsistently judgmental. You know what I mean? And that to me is like you can't judge one person for doing something but not judge other people for doing the same thing because you like one person more. You're more invested in that other person. I don't believe in double standards. So if you're a bad person, you're a bad person. It doesn't matter if you're rich, famous, black, white, somewhere in between, man, female, somewhere in between. That person's a bad person. But what I can say, it's not cool. But what I can say is that I believe that there is an inconsistency in our approach to being quote unquote woke or wanting to not or to support certain people. And let's keep it real.
Father must have written all this.
If we're going to boycott a game because an author is going to receive some type of funds or profits from a game they did not help develop, but that they have rights to in some capacity, then keep that same energy about Legoland.
Maybe of everything that's driven this whole world.
The Lego video games that have Harry Potter. You know what I mean? They got the whole Wizarding World over there. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy about Fantastic Beasts, about the books. I didn't hear anybody over here rampaging about Legoland. But we're upset about a video game. It didn't sit well with me. Just be consistent is all I ask. I was just never into Harry Potter. Never really got into it. I was in my Lord of the Rings phase. You know what? I remember watching like all the Lord of the Rings. That's how much time I had on my hands at that time. I was like 22 and I lived on my own and I was working like full time and going to school part time. And I had just got my first apartment and child. All I had was a VCR, so DVD player, and I watched a whole bunch of Lord of the Rings plus the special features. It was crazy. It was crazy.
That means everybody has to stop. She's saying stop. She's saying stop. You guys stop fighting. That's what she.
If you're not into Hogwarts Legacy and you have the game, play Ravenclaw as it has less side missions. Yeah, every house has different sets of missions that are exclusive to that house. So that's something to consider if you're going to play the game and haven't played the game. I took the test online. I'm Hufflepuff. And people were like, "Oh," and I'm just like, "See, I don't even know what that means." I was definitely into Harry Potter, but I wasn't like a fanatic. You know what I mean? So I didn't realize being Hufflepuff was a bad thing. I was like, they're like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "Perfect house in a lit up world." Didn't bother me at all. I embraced it. I was like, "I'm Hufflepuff." People were like, "Oh, you're a Hufflepuff?" I'm like, yeah. Have special side quests. Gryffindor has all side quests. I do like Hogwarts HBCU that I haven't seen. That's dope. I haven't seen any that I know of. But I did. I took the little test and found out what house I was part of. I like customized my little like avatar character. Found out what um wand I would have. I think it was made of oak. I think it was made of oak. It was one of those wands where like you couldn't give it away per se. It loses its power if it wasn't with you in particular. It was one of those type of wands. I remember that. And so I was like, okay, exclusivity. We definitely not on TikTok, and the Blender art for HBCU Hogwarts is so good. Yeah, I'm definitely not on TikTok. 100%. How you doing, LG? How art thou? How have you been? Okay, there's still some down there before we move on. Love calls. Alright. He's just gonna have to come back on his own. I don't know what he's doing down there. He's still not dead. I hit this man for 1.6 mil and he's still not dead. What the foolish sickle? Now you trying to sneak up on my backside. Okay. Y'all not gonna shoot it? Shadow. The way you're making me want to jump into this game, even though I know I wouldn't keep up with it. They legit have majorettes and fights. It's so good. That's dope. I love stuff like that. They blend. They out here in the blender game, cooking up all the stuff. That's dope. I want to get into like the 3D. Let me see. Like pattern design for like fashion. So when I look at people using Blender, I'm just like, yo, I'm gonna get it like that, but with clothes. Babes, if you ever want to get on and play, I can definitely push you through the content quickly, but I feel like the storyline is so good, you should definitely put some work into like, just enjoying the content. Lay it on top. I can. Let's go. Usually I miss it. You know, these, so like the Ravenous Skinwalkers definitely hurt. I give you that 100%. So when those come out, don't cry, y'all, because you get hurt. Let me get hurt a little bit. I hate playing on my gaming laptop. That's what I have. I have a gaming laptop because I needed to make sure I had something that was mobile and for work as well. So I have a like a gaming laptop. Mad Torchlight is on PC. Oh, the newest one. Yeah, I'm back on playing Torchlight 2. Play that on PlayStation. I want to try that. I hate playing on, but you know what? That one was single player. Like they kept saying it was gonna be multiplayer or co-op or whatever, but the co-op like it was gonna be up like to 2 players at minimum, and it just never became that. He knocked me off. That's how violent these things are. So I stopped playing. I have some content on YouTube, but once Diablo comes out, it's over. Like, if I was gonna play your game, it's gone now. Once Diablo drop, I'm taking over. What you gonna do? There go the Ravenous Skinwalker. Look at him. He's a whole different kind of beast. There's 3 of them. Oh, y'all remembered I was here. They was over here fighting in my turrets. I was gonna let them do it. Look, I don't want no parts of you, sir. You can go mind your business somewhere. It's just when did they start freezing the weapons? You can't even shoot your weapon. That's nasty. It's like an update. I remember them freezing like the little. Remember the chains. I don't remember them doing like the freeze thing on your. That's wild. That's wild. That's definitely a. I'm still trying to figure out what character I want to play the most. You don't know yet? I was like, I tried a few. I don't know which one I want. I'm definitely going Frost Sorceress. Like I'm going Ice Queen again. Really, I am. Honestly, I wouldn't mind going Necro Poison, but Ice Queen it is. Even though I don't feel like her build that I'm coming up with is going to be like super efficient by end game, but we'll see. I have to make it into my Paragon levels and all that stuff too, right? You know, to even know. Did we get a boulderling? No, we didn't.
All right.
I thought I was gonna keep that gun, but I didn't. I didn't.
Go outside, right?
I'm gonna be a necro, but some people are loving exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to play it. Everybody and their mama wants to play necro, including the boyfriend.
They are wearing like jackets. I wear a hoodie and I wear some it's too and some pants. So the more so I wear different things like silly stuff.
So I'm just gonna go Frost Witch Sorceress.
And also
Call myself the Ice Queen once again,
shoes.
and go a support build as possible. Into like crowd control, vulnerable, and like self heal and self regen mana. And I think I'd be happy with that. You gotta be really happy with that.
Would have taken decades with modern.
Okay, so we just have one more area before we get to the boss, y'all. Just one more area.
I mean, they still have sleep.
Hey, no.
It's already being out for it's very short.
I'm eating a banana. Now I'm eating vegan chicken nuggets.
I'm messing with that, but I can't do anything.
Holy shit! Look at all these creatures.
That
But they're not moving.
I know, weird combination, right? Well, I ate the banana as a breakfast. I just never
Is
finished
your
it.
father building a goddamn army in some
And
kind
then my
of
boyfriend made me some vegan
what?
chicken nuggets for lunch, and again, she never ate it. I'm gonna replace those, like reposition those. Let's put it on the edge. These mushroom steaks I've been seeing really caught my interest. Oh yeah, my boyfriend usually does steaks. So he's really into steaks in general, so he'll make me some mushroom steaks, maybe some far steaks. He did like some eggplants, kind of like a steak as well. It was really good. Damn, y'all violent. I need to talk to y'all therapists. Feel like this. I for real. Baby. You barely see that little dot. Hey, moving out the way. That was slick. Let's go. We gotta defeat Vorka. See him over there? Yeah, see him over there. Wait, did he? Yeah, that's him. Watch your toe. Baby. Oh, this game has so much potential. They could have kept this going. Not him like leaning in my face, still pushing me. Them turrets OP. Them my babies. I never even named him. I was like, I'm gonna name him Frosty and Icy. And I was like, no. I was like, okay, I'm gonna name him Perma and not gonna think of the other one. My babies be busting. I love passive damage. It was really why I wanted to play Necro for the passive damage.
Still not moving.
Because when you have passive
Still guarding
damage, then
something
that's
must be
just so
waiting
much
behind, huh? Maybe I'm not
easier, especially for
distracted by
like
it.
streaming, because then you don't have
Not
to
that I
really watch the
complain.
screen as much. Yeah, you get it, permafrost. Yeah, but I was trying to find another one that like would imply that there's a frost or ice involved, but not like say it. So perma, and then I wouldn't know what I would name the other one.
See, so,
I don't know.
see, no, see,
Hmm.
no, guessing.
I could name it Bye,
Yeah.
like
This
Bifrost,
place
perma and Bye.
must have been drawing them all
I just
here.
like Bye is too short of a name.
Answering some call to join Father's army. How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place? Called by Father. Shit. What if this is where all the big guys
All right,
wait?
so this is the boss. This is the final boss for the trial. It was fun together. It was good. Um, I've made so much progress in that game that I pretty much locked almost everything at this point. I just need to continue to do quests so that I can get some more sprinklers and automate my flowers being watered and my quest items being watered. That all I have to do is harvest them and then reorganize my livestock and buy some more livestock. And then buy the rest of the trees. And I think I need some more livestock too. There's a few things on there I haven't unlocked yet. I'm like level 93 and I think the highest level is like 100. For like an item that needs to be unlocked. Like, I think you could probably be in infinite levels. But, the last item on the list that I need to unlock, I think you probably should be like level 100. So I'll probably play that for at least another few months, and then I'll have everything unlocked. Everything should be organized, and I'm gonna find a new cozy game to kind of conquer. The share is real. Saying I'm gone, but I. You just don't treat them bad. So my turrets also do damage when they explode, like when I redeploy them. So like the old turrets explode. So that's like some passive damage I have as well. See? I don't use it a lot for that, but I have it in my kit. So I should be using it. Alright, he dead, y'all. That's the boss. I finally played Sackboy since it was free this month. I need to watch someone play that. Wrap a Mollet on a death shield. This used to be everyone's favorite gun. Like everyone. Which is why I never used it. Alright, so this, let me see how we do our celebratory dance. This is our celebratory dance right here. Mm, mm, hit, 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 get it, hit, love it. Don't she look hard though? My girl looks tough. You might look like me because, like, if you put this outfit together, you were copying. No way you have this outfit with like these like transmogs for like the guns and weapons and everything. I'm giving feather. I'm giving bone. I'm giving blue with some grays. I rock all snipers. Right. There's the run, you guys. So we also grabbed a Ascension level 142. So we did level up. That's some good news there. That's some good news there. And her little controller. Oh, it's her daddy controller, but she be using it. Let me charge my controller. But again, for anyone who's new to the community, my name is Miss Lady Ish, aka Lady, aka So Astrus. I'm a mommy gamer content creator, variety streamer who creates her own merch. I sell my own merch. And this is going on YouTube. So don't forget to know that Bob and Drop where you put the thumbs up and you drop the sub. My goal is 1,000 subscribers over there on YouTube. Which reminds me. Then let me go back and find your link. I need to click it so I can subscribe to you. So ghetto. I have to go back further apparently. I don't see it. I'm gonna go back way back. All right. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and switch games. I'm gonna switch to Torchlight. If you think Torchlight, you know, if they come through. I think I'm in like the late 30s, maybe mid 30s. I'm not very high level at all, but I'm rocking 2 wands and I'm doing a no aim build. So yeah, I have to look their direction, but I don't really have to like aim at them to hit them. I'm seeing how I like it until Diablo 4 drops. So we'll be right back if these not so paid messages. And if I'm kicking in Discord when it comes through. But I'll be right back.